Welcome back to Field 2 action here at the Queensland Murray Carnival for 2024. I'm Chris Bombolas, joined in commentary by the one and only Nathan Peets, chairman of the Hookers Club, I might add. And this is a boys under-16 match between the ATSICHS Young Guns and the Stradbroke Island Dunwich Darkies. And these two teams have differing form coming into this match, Peetsy. The ATSICHS Young Guns, who'll be going from left to right on your screens at home. They had a bye in the first round because we got 19 teams, and they beat earlier today Ungarlan Barlas 22-16, coming from 12-6 down at half time. So they finish hard. And the Dunwich Darkies, well, they lost their first match 42-4 to the Burnett Bunyas Michael Bond Memorial team, and then they lost to Gordonvale, the team we just saw in action with Giro and Andrew Walker, 48-8. So they're in the green strip, they're kicking off, and they'd surely like to turn their form around in this carnival, while the ATSICHS team, coached by none other than Ray Nagus, who joins us in commentary quite often, and his young fella is the halfback, Jermaine Nagus, very familiar name in rugby league circles.
Sure is.
First use of the footy goes to this side that Ray's cobbled together from kids from Logan, Wynnum, Ipswich. They don't play together regularly, but he's managed to get a few together. And there's a few superstars in this team, including this bloke. He goes pretty good, the fullback. And he looks like he's got the first try. Referee will signal that. That's Cordell Boa. He's the captain, and he's on the books for Melbourne Storm.
Oh, there you go. It's always a good sign for commentary when you hit someone sign with the Storm.
There's three of them in this side. Rico Ornamangala and Regan Blake. So three of them in this ATSICHS Young Guns.
There you go. Good fast start for them. I think, yeah. Could be a long day for the Darkies, unfortunately. A long afternoon, but these guys look the goods.
Ray said also to keep an eye out for Liam Rice, the 14, and the 12, Parker Hunt. A couple of names that we should keep an eye out for. Jake Coolwell, he wants his side to compete right through to the end. Their form hasn't been great. They're just a bunch of lads that he's brought together. And they're hopeful of representing their mob, Stradbroke Island, with pride. Conversion attempt from out wide. Not going to have the legs, nor the direction.
Just looking at the ladder, how do teams end up on 9.5 points? Do you get 4 points for a bye?
I think it's depending on certain margins, yeah.
And then you only get 4 points for the bye, is that right, instead of 5? Because just looking, the Young Guns have had 2 wins. We said they had 1 bye, didn't they? They're on 9 points.
Yeah, the Young Guns had a bye.
So it must be 4 points for a bye and 5 for the win, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think you for your for and against, you get the average for the tournament. Whatever the, that competition is, the under-16 boys' average winning margin.
Yeah, super important they win by a big margin here because they're going to be obviously a point down, but it looks like they're going to be winning easy today.
I wonder if Ray's told them that. And here's the fullback again, one of the superstars. He throws a dummy. Then he says to the winger out there, he says, you have a go. And he throws a haymaker back inside and it all breaks down. Yes, you could be right. It might be a long, long afternoon for the poor old Darkies if this continues and they make these passes stick.
It's interesting that it's expected rain the next couple of days. It's going to go from fast, sort of dry, hot footy to wet weather footy all within the same 24-hour period. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that might affect some of those teams that love to throw the ball around and attack. Has there been a knock on at the base of the scrum? Yeah. Yep, referee has confirmed it. Oh, that's unlucky, but it'll give the Young Guns another crack. You don't want to give them too much possession.
What are they doing for us if it rains up here tomorrow? We got protected. I might call in sick.
Bring your brolly. You're in New South Wales, mate. You'd be used to a bit of rain, wouldn't you?
No, I'm not. I've been in the Gold Coast too long now. I'm used to it. Good play. Nice and simple.
That's it. He takes the tackle. Oh, no, he doesn't. He gets a little offload away, and they've got an overlap out here and comes out to the big number 15.
That's a big winger.
Steps, jumps back inside. Wasaga Stephen gets the second try, and we're at 8-0.
Fullback's been good, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Cordoba.
Yes, 8 points to 0. Well, we got a lull in proceedings. Let's just say thanks to some of our sponsors. I can see Deadly Choices up here, Health and Wellbeing Queensland. I can see our sponsors QUT. I can see University of New South Wales. We thank them one and all. Coles is there, Straddies. The Arthur Beetson Foundation get right behind it, the QRL. These are the people that make tournaments like this. The Moreton Bay Regional Council. We're just trying to confirm whether they play 4 round robin matches each because there's 19 teams. So
I think they do. I just look at the thing. Both these sides play tomorrow. Okay. Oh, sorry, and then the other side we're talking about, Gordon Vale and South East Queensland All Stars. They both play tomorrow.
They're all undefeated, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yep.
So these points here are very important. You want a good for and against.
Yeah, it's to go from 19 to 4. It's obviously it's going to be clearly the top 4 sides. Going to be the best ones by far, aren't they? And I think
and realistically, you could end up undefeated and not make it,
which
or
is harsh.
You could end up against one of the gun sides and be a good side yourself, and you have one loss, gone.
Yeah.
19 teams in the boys under 16s. That's fantastic, isn't it?
It really is, yeah. And there's been a couple short squads, but today, day 2, there's a lot more kids have turned up, and most squads are filled, aren't they? The benches are looking a lot bigger compared to yesterday. There was a couple of teams who had no interchanges or one interchange. So obviously people have come down late, but to have, say nearly 20 teams with, say, 20 players per squad, that's 400 players per age group. It's impressive.
That is fantastic. The captain now is out there for the Darkies. That's number 13, Statham Evans. He took the kick-off, and they give it to one of the big forwards. He brings it up. Nice return of the footy. And these guys do the simple things right. He brushes off a high-ish tackle. Gets to almost to 10 metres shy of the halfway, and they go down the short side again, and they get good momentum, don't they, Nathan? Look, and they stand in the tackle and look for an offload, and the support is there, and there's an opportunity out here again. It had to go.
Knock on.
Yeah, it was a little bobble into an opposition player.
You get that. I've been guilty of it myself. When you're sort of getting driven back, it's like an ego thing. You sort of think, if I get rid of it, it won't be as dominant. And sometimes you just got to hold the ball. But
he just lost control of it, didn't he?
Yeah, it's just trying to force that offload. But I get it. It's a pride thing sometimes. You're getting driven back, and you don't want that person to get one over you. Sometimes you get that offload away and you feel better. But that one was just, probably just had to hold it, obviously.
Yeah, that was Jermaine Nagus, and he was very disappointed with himself. He got up off the ground, cursing himself.
There's only one worse feelings when you get a one-on-one rake. Feels like you've been manhandled.
That wouldn't have happened to you. You would have valued possession, wouldn't you?
Tavita Pangai Jr. raked off in one-on-one. It was like a man stealing candy for a little baby. Took it like it was nothing. Good times.
And they come across now. The team from Stradbroke Island. Winger went for an intercept there. He thought the ball was coming. He thought, oh, hello.
Yeah.
He's a big unit for a wing. Team from Straddy looking to control a bit of possession. They haven't had much of the ball. They're finally down in enemy territory. Not sure it was meant to go there, but they continue across the back line. Someone's got to straighten. They do eventually, and they go for a one-on-one strip. Beautifully executed. That was the 6, Samson Pereira. He waited for his teammate to drop off. I reckon they had a whisper in each other's ear, and then bingo. Like a thief in the night. Is that thunder?
I think it's coming.
Oh, dear. Gets ugly out here when the rain comes and the storm comes.
Lucky I put in my contract I don't commentate when it rains.
Oh, don't worry. We're just a lightning rod conductor here with all this steel around us. Don't worry. You're a sitting target.
Yeah, we'll be right.
And you're only a little hooker, mate. You'll be right. You're sitting next to a big prop.
Yeah,
so
I think I'll be right.
Lightning's going to get me first.
Yeah, I'll be hiding underneath you tomorrow.
Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. So far, it's around us, but it's not here. Hope we can get through the next couple of games. And at the moment, it is ATSICHs' young guns. They're in control up against the Stradbroke Island Dunwich Darkies, who are desperately trying to hold their line intact. They've already conceded 2 tries. The big fella starts to wind up. Takes 2 to 3 defenders to get him. There must be gaps somewhere. They're like bees to a honeypot, and they hold him down too long. Ref doesn't like it. It's Parker Hunt. One of the front rowers called up into action. Instead, they go out the back line and they look for options out the back. It comes to the fullback, and the ball is touched, and it'll be 6 again. So even more possession. Away they go. He's looked impressive, Boa. Now they look for one of the big forwards, and the 11 winds up, and the defence stayed on its line, and now it's got a job to hold him. They do a good job in the end. Pick him up and force him back. They spread right across the park. Little double around. Doesn't need it. Goes on his own. So far the defence has been scrambling, and it's getting there. And again they go to the wide side. Little dummy. That's all too easy. Samson Pereira gets the 4-pointer. Show and go. And they all went where they thought the ball was going, but instead he went with it and took off. 12-0.
Looking good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Good ball movement, good offloading, playing that sort of up-tempo footy. It's working well for them so far.
Looks like a change of kicker as well.
We're used to that, aren't we? Never seen so many goal kickers in my life.
At least it's not like under 10s. Score and kick.
Score and kick.
This to make it 14-0. 3 tries to the young guns. Flags go up. So Christian Williams has the first conversion of the afternoon. 14-0. And I reckon if you're Ray Nagus, you'd be most impressed with the nil. That's where you don't want to concede soft tries, particularly from the point of view of if you're going to make finals and get in against the classy teams, your defence has got to be paramount.
Oh, of course, yeah. Especially, like I said, I think with the whole ladder thing, it's they're on 9 points instead of 10 because they had to buy, so their for and against might be crucial, towards the end of this carnival.
14-0 it is. It's a high kickoff. Holds up in the breeze. He needs to get away from the sideline. Does a good job in the end under pressure from 3 opponents. Now they spread it. 2 passes, 3 passes. There's an overlap out here if they want to keep it going, and they do. And they do this very, very well. And all of a sudden, they're 10 metres into opposition territory, and we're only 2 tackles down. Good charge from the 16. Aidan Barney. Again, it takes 3 to halt his momentum. Come to the commentary side of field 2. Big 11 looks up. Oh, that's a lovely one-handed offload. Looks for support. Goes to the 6, the 18. He rumbles it up further. And they've gone basically 80 metres and still have a couple of tackles left. Will they need them? Spread right across here. There's an intercept. He's away. Will anybody get him? He's starting to go up and down in the one spot. It's the 7. Jinx waits, and who's going to get him? They finally reel him in. He was going up and down. Poor old Frank Siege. But at least it stopped the momentum of the attacking side in the young guns.
6, 4 and 3. Probably the wrong play. You don't need to settle it there. You've got to play up. He's tied out of the half. I get it.
Go to the far side. Number 8 takes a charge. He's brought down. Defence holding firm. He's a good player, the 13. They want to watch him, and he sets up his teammate with a lovely little ball. He looks like a ball-playing front rower to me, and he takes on the defence. He goes crash, bang, wallop, and goes over.
He played well the first game we commentated too.
It's the captain, Statham Evans. Opens the scoring account for the Stradbroke Island side. 14-4 it is with a kick to come.
He's always got some of the tightest shorts on I've ever seen. He must be extra medium.
No, that's because he's got the biggest thighs you've ever seen.
Yeah, he does. I was impressed in the first game. I don't know if I was commentating with you, but he was at the halftime speech. I was down, and he was giving a massive chat, big positive chat, and then he came out the second half and scored 2 tries and led by example. That's what you want as a captain, and he's just shown it there. Little tip on, little ball play through the middle, wrapped around down the short side and backed himself, ran over the centre, so it's impressive.
That was against Gordonvale.
Yeah.
They got beaten by 40 points, 48-8 it finished.
He scored both tries.
He scored both tries,
Yeah,
you're right, and he gave a sterling speech at halftime right in front of us.
Yeah, he gets they're little things that you don't forget.
And sometimes it's not, you're not going to win every game. It's about your attitude and the way you finish off.
Yeah, well, they're the kind of players where, players want to play with you. That's sometimes the highest sort of accolade you can get is that your teammates want to play with you more than anyone. You know what I mean?
And it also helps your team grow, doesn't it?
100%.
Like you're leading by example. Siege unsuccessful with the conversion. It stays at 14-4. Yeah, it's not only inspirational on the field, but it just, they're learning all the time. Not all of them have exactly the same sort of skills. Some of them are highly developed.
Some are rookies.
Some are rookies, yeah. Some are raw, and they just need a bit of help.
Some are rookies play footy with rookies at the carnival, which is different footy altogether. And most of these blokes used to playing once a week. Now you're playing 4 games in minimum of 4 games in
2 days.
2-3 day period. I know they're probably 10-15 minutes less than what they usually play, but it's a different type of footy altogether.
Yeah, you got to ride the bumps and bruises, haven't you, over the carnival? And there's plenty of them. I saw one of the players down here. I was walking past, and he got a lovely shiner. You're going to carry that through. Oh, unfortunately, a mistake at dummy half.
Lucky they're kids though, aren't they? Teenagers, and they're
and they heal quick too.
Heal quick, yeah. They'll be sore half a day, and you'll be running around that night. But disappointing, isn't it, when you score a try and you don't? I think it's been most of the week. Most of the week it's been actually watching is a lot of these teams score, get a little lead, or get a bit of momentum, and it's just a boom momentum killer just by not completing the next set.
Yeah, it's meant the difference between winning and losing for a number of teams here. Just bad ball control at vital times. Now the young guns have got another chance, looking for their 4th try. 18, he's had a couple of good charges, and he goes again. Takes 3 or 4 of them to reel him in. I think he's got all the way, has he? Yes, he has. The referee confirms it. Jacob Jasper gets the try. I've been impressed with his workload. Willing to card it up, and that time he went all the way. Oh, it's looking a bit grey out there.
Yeah, sure is.
You haven't had the joy of being at this carnival when the cracking storm comes in, have you?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, that's for sure. My hands on heads, I think. Rush it.
Go put your rubber boots on just so you got a bit of a conductor so it doesn't go
I didn't even pack a jumper. Didn't pack anything.
Oh, I packed a jumper. In fact, I packed 2 because I know how cold it gets. And a pair of tracky dacks.
Well, we got 1 each now. Perfect.
It's going to look like a tent on you, though.
I'll be going over to Ian Lacey later and demanding a jacket of some sort, or hands on heads, no more commentary. You want happy Nathan commentating or sad Nathan? Because it can be two different people.
Is there two different? What's sad
12.
like? Is there 12? There's a lot
12.
of personalities,
yeah,
is there?
Yeah, there is.
Was Nathan a good winner? Did you enjoy the buzz of winning?
I did.
Yeah.
I was a terrible loser. You know, Monopoly card games, they're banned in
Oh,
my house.
you're one of those competitive blokes, are you?
I'll beat my kids in handball 10-0.
Conversion is successful. Add another 2 points to the scoreline, 20 points to 4. So what about when you did recovery and you had to do swimming and things like that? Were you either straight in the pool, wanted to win the race, whatever?
Blowing up. Why do I have to be here?
Oh.
No, could have slept in today.
But at a good old game of family Monopoly, you'll want to win.
Oh, mate, it's Fight Club. Watch out, little T-boy.
That's gold. Somebody could tell him he's got to come off. And he's going to wait for the kick-off and then go off.
There you go, bud. Get the tee. Oh, big boys with the back fence.
He's wound up. I think that's the try scorer, isn't it?
Yeah, good tackle, though.
Yeah,
really good.
gritted his teeth.
Good tackle.
Half he went.
Oh, T-boy's still making his way off.
Yeah.
He's pulled up. He's had a few tight games.
Oh, I reckon he's done a lot of running in the last few days. 16, he does a nice bullocking run. That's Aidan Barney. Try to slow him down as much as they can. They go to the short side and a drop back in the inside. I've liked the look of this 12, Parker Hunt. He's playing well. And again, they walk through the middle of the ruck and infringe late in the tackle count, and that's just hurts a lot.
It's just discipline, isn't it? On and off the ball, you know. Discipline in defence, they give away penalties, and then discipline with the ball is completing sets. And they've been disciplined on both ends today. He's well offside too, yeah.
Just a reminder that the 35 had a jersey issue. That's why he's in a different number.
That's
and
a great
it goes
offload
back
by
out
the
to
18
the 4.
after he just scored. It's impressive offload that around the back.
Rico
Jacob Jasper, 18.
On and Gaia. He gets his try. He's one of those kids signed up by the Storm. And the score now, 24-4.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, so the 3.
No, it was the 4.
Yeah, is he signed by Storm, is he?
He is indeed.
Oh, nice. He's been impressive. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that last name.
I'm going to go Ornien Gaia.
Ornien Gaia. There's been a few names that are hard to pronounce this weekend, so I'm tough.
I'm not saying anything. I've got a surname of Bombolus, so we'll just leave it at that.
Well, I see all the Kiwi commentators blowing up with the Australian commentators for not pronouncing their names with enough oomph, you know. But when a last name has more than 5 or 6 letters,
you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble.
If it's not Smith or Jones, you're in trouble.
Yeah, that's it. So I tend to say it just so I don't disrespect their family. I just say their first name or number 4 or number 3.
Here's a big kick. Just wide. Can't add the extras. It stays at 24-4. So what have we got left? 2 minutes left in this half. They go to the short kick-off. Sits up nicely. Or is that a knock back? That's a knock on. Yeah, referee will say we'll have a scrum down here. So they'll get a bit of possession late in the half here. Stradbroke side. They've got 1 try. They dearly love a second before the hooter goes. And we've got about 60 seconds.
Oh, it's got a whiff of Danker up.
Oh, you'll want to run out on the field now.
Oh, I love that feeling. The old school when you walk in the sheds.
There it is.
On. It's arousing.
Rumour has it that you used to rub some in your eyes just to fire you up at half.
I heard you hear that story. Marco Mealy used to rub it on his head.
Yes.
What a lunatic. Kick him behind and smile option there. Good ball.
Nice ball. What was his name? Ogre.
Ogre. The Ogre.
Yeah.
Looked like Shrek.
That's exactly right. They get a penalty out of it.
Let's see if they can
They have a
little
chance
confidence.
to,
For half time, be good for them.
get a nice positive finish to the half. Good news, it's lightening up again. I think the storm may go around us, so you might be lucky. You might get a few drops of rain, but nothing much else. Oh, the big 14 does a great job. Takes them on.
Shift to the left, they're super short.
Oh,
the centre's under the black dot.
Yeah, and the winger's going, help.
Pass.
Throw.
Pass.
Oh, from the coaching manual. Still
Keep
on.
going.
Still going. He went early to the winger. He'll get Great cover defence.
He probably just needed to go hands there. All three of them, they sort of went in too deep and then threw the face ball. It's so tempting, isn't it? You see the space and you want the ball, but just by hands is probably the best option there. Probably would have sat the winger up in defence, but we've all been guilty of that. You see the space, you want to do the long ball.
Exciting finish to the half where they almost went in, the Darkies, but the cover denied them. We'll take a break here from field 2, and at the moment, as we go to oranges in this boys under 16 match, it is ATSICHS Young Guns leading by 24 points to 4 over the Stradbroke Island Dunwich Darkies. Back with more in a couple of minutes. Welcome back to Field 2 action here at the Queensland Murray Carnival. Chris Bombolas and Nathan Peets with you. This is a boys under 16 match and about to kick off. It's the ATSICHS Young Guns. They're leading by 24 points to 4 with 25 minutes left in this round robin contest. And important for them to keep the scoreboard ticking. First of all, get the win. Second of all, to keep the scoreboard ticking over. I'm Chris Bombolas. Joining me in commentary, Nathan Peets. And Nathan, pretty good first half performance. 24-4. That would have been disappointed they conceded a try.
They defended that try really well. They've obviously had one win and one bye in this carnival so far. So
yep.
They should be on fresh legs, and it's been a pretty easy game for them so far.
And you have confirmed 4 round-robin matches?
Yes, confirmed.
Yes.
I've done some investigating. That's what good commentators do.
Oh, geez,
so,
you're not bad. Give yourself a rap.
Look at number 21. His beard's a bit longer than mine. Look at that.
Hang on a minute.
Wow.
He's not 16. He looks like Jeff Robinson. Remember him, the wild man from Canterbury many years ago?
Oh, my Lord.
Yes.
Tell you what. Yeah, that's interesting. But, yeah, touch on there. They've got to start fast here. And
they're going to push him out. No, no, yes.
They're looking for a fast start here and really cement this win. I think I've said it a few times with you, commentating, foot in the throat mentality. You want to finish the half off really strongly, yeah.
And you want them to go on with it here, don't you?
Yeah,
not razzle-dazzle, just keep doing what they've done that earned them 24 points and keep doing it.
100%. And over there, you've got other teams watching you too. You want to sort of set that sort of intimidation a little bit, you know? Show them how classy you are and make the other teams nervous about playing you.
Regan Blake. You know that bloke's been signed by the Storm?
Which one?
Regan Blake, 25.
Yeah, really?
Oh, there's 2 25s. I think it might be the other one. See, the big guy's got 25, and then there's another taller, skinnier bloke with 25. Yeah, him.
Oh, yeah. He might be the one, maybe.
He might be the one.
No offence to the other 25.
No. And they go across to the far side, looking for another try. Ball goes across to the winger. He's going to go into touch, is he? No, he does a good job to keep it alive. 4 zigs and zags, but goes nowhere. The defence is good at the moment.
Crossfield here, they've got to shift the left. They've got him short.
Oh, if they just keep coming. It's had a look.
It's the depth, isn't it? Like when you've got to go wide ball from one side on the other, you need to get depth. You need to be in a 45 and all the way toward.
Yeah, look how shallow they are. Yep. They're going to go the kick now.
That's a good kick.
Oh, he takes it on the fly. He'll score. You knew they were in trouble when he fielded that.
Yeah. But when you want to shift from, say, the corner post a couple of metres off your try line to the furthest, opposite sort of, you got to be on the 45, and what's happening is they're all just sort of lined up flat, and the defence only has to go 4 or 5 metres. It's the easiest part of the field to defend the try line because you only have to get up, especially to play the balls 2-3 metres off the line. You only have to go back 3 metres to get onside. So, but still, they scored. That's the main thing.
Ben Tafili was the try scorer.
Been watching Nagus the half. He started off really well, and then he threw an intercept, and they nearly scored it. And I just wanted to see how he'd sort of handle it. A lot of players would go into their shell, I guess, or be timid after that. But he's just gone back to full confidence and executed a really good kick there.
It's 6 tries. Cordell Bower taking over the kicking duties. He is the captain. He got the call. Did you ever argue with the captain about a decision? Like if they want to take 2 points and you wanted to tap and things like that?
I thought I was captain when I wasn't captain. So, I was just trying to make decisions all the time.
Oh, that's a pretty good kick.
It is. I was more that's a.
It must have gone under the crossbar.
I was more the safe side kind of player, I used to like taking the 2, and everyone would be like, no, let's tap it. If I was tired, I felt like as a hooker or a middle player, if the middle's feeling tired, I think you should take the 2 and settle it down. Or if they're exhausted and we're feeling fresh, keep going. But not many teams like the 2. I love taking the 2. It's half a try, especially when you don't go on and score that set. Just
when you're doing it tough, you've got 2 points. What do you? Did you ever get a roast from a coach or a captain for doing something that you shouldn't have done?
Yeah, a few times the coach has said 2 points and we've ignored him as a squad, and we backed ourselves, and then coming at half time and he's like, if he's ever not listening to me again, Who
was the coach? Give him up.
Oh, there's been a few. Pretty much everyone. I remember Brad Arthur gave us a spray one time because end of the day, you're on the field and you've got the field of the game, but they're in charge, aren't they, really?
Yeah. Do you reckon he'd run his course at Parramatta?
Yeah, in a way. I love BA, but sometimes it happens at heaps of clubs. Sometimes you just need that fresh start. He probably needs that for himself too, so for him and his family. He's been there, over 10 years. Sometimes sometimes you just need a fresh start, And I think Jason Riles will do a good job there. And in saying that, BA's over in Leeds coaching the Super League, so he might I don't know why he's going over there. It's a terrible country to live in. But
bit cold for your liking, isn't it?
It sure is. But, yeah, good luck to him.
Here's a chance. He's been good. I saw him in an earlier game. Very good. Nona it is. The long flowing hair. They go to the short side, look for an opportunity out here, and the ball's gone astray. And he'll get bundled into touch.
You can hear their bench here and stuff. They're still amped, you know what I mean? Yep. They're losing, but it's a community thing here too, you know, and they're representing not just themselves, but their mob, you know, and they're proud. And as long as the pride in the jersey's still there, that's all you want to see, you know what I mean? Whether you're losing by 30 or 40, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, these are kids, and if they're having a crack, it's all you can ask for. Like you said, they're all different levels of players and skill levels. So, you know what you can't coach? You can't coach hard work and heart, you know?
There's a good charge from the 35, Vincent.
His jersey was too tight, I think, last game, so he's requested the special teams jersey, that one.
Oh, you are a hard marker. The 3, he's been good.
Good boy.
He charges through.
Yeah, that's
nice,
really good.
Tommy Hudson.
Yeah.
And he gets a round of applause here from his bench out here. Great effort.
Really good effort.
Didn't he? He just pinned the ears back and said, I'll have a crack.
Yeah. That's what you love to see, isn't it? Especially outside backs, close to the try line, running hard, straight. That's normally the forward's job, but he put his hand. He's pretty tall, isn't he?
He is a tall fella.
And he's got the afro too, so he makes him even taller.
He's got skinny little legs, though. He's got spindly winger's legs.
He does. Speed equals power, so that was impressive.
Oh, I like that. He took it first, hit off the ruck and just took off and charged towards his opponents, and in the end he was too strong.
Yeah, no, really impressive. It's just funny, you're looking at him, mate, like you see this young fella coming off here, he looks like a boy in his face, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like a young boy, then you look over there and they've got full beards. Like this level is the difference between, like I said, some
maturity
guys,
of them.
Some guys have you know, they're too old to play the 14s. They might be turning, they might have turned 15 at the start of this year, so they're too old to play 14s. They're not turning 16 till October next year or November next year. And then you're playing guys who have turned 16 in January. So it's like 18 months. I think I've said it a few times in commentary. That's a big difference in this age group.
Conversion is successful. 28-10 it is.
Yeah, and there's a couple in the 18s that are dead set. I reckon, Wonder if there's been anyone who's played in the men's comp in the week and then gone back to 18s or whatever.
Like played down after playing in the men's comp.
Yeah, I reckon there might be a few, to be fair. I haven't thought of that. Oh, now he's got his hair tied up, 21. Looks like a sumo. It's different.
Oh, that's a lovely look. Kickoff's nice and deep. Comes back to Vincent. He's got it. Oh, he's dropped it. And they pick it up. They charge towards the line. They've got an opportunity to hit straight back.
Side.
And hold him up as much as they can. And he does go the short side, the 7, but the defence is there. 28 points to 10 it is. They're in control. They'd like a few more points.
See how they're flat, though?
Yeah.
They just need to get deeper.
Coach has got to work on that because they do have a big overlap if they just start throwing it.
They just got even the wingers on the 20-metre line, they've just got to get way deeper.
25, he takes a charge towards the line and 3 of them come in and halt his progress.
So even the half is catching it here, and the half, they're all flat.
Well, the 14 takes off.
Feet.
Lovely stepping, goes all the way.
Good boy.
That's Liam Rice. Oh, they all reckon down here it was a knock on. I reckon he got the ball down before he lost control of it.
That was good feet there. That's the advantage, I guess, on their flip side of his playing flat is you can catch him. If you've got someone with feet like that, you can go bang,
that was just individual brilliance, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
32-10. Kick to come. Still got plenty of time here. Remember, we played 25-minute halves. 5 minutes for half-time, no time off for injury.
So even just looking back at the ladder now, there's even the 14. So there's a team who's won, they've got 3 wins, 0 loss, and they're on 14.5 points. I'm still confused with how that works.
I reckon if your margin's greater than whatever, you get the 5 points. You get like a bonus point or something. We'll have to check that out. Conversion attempt is successful by Cordell Boa.
That does make sense, wouldn't it?
34-10 it is.
And then in this division here, the young guns who are watching now, they're on 9 points, and then there's Toowoomba Warriors on 9.5 points.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still
That half point, again, it's all about margins, I reckon. I'm going to find out. Stay tuned if you're taking in the action on the QMC app. And you're watching Field 2. We'll get that. I'll go and talk to the officials and find out how we get these half points, whether it's, again, you know, if you win by so much, you get the full bonus point. You win by so much, you only get half a bonus point.
Oh, how many times we said at this tournament, Carnival? How many times do you reckon today? It might have been other commentary boxes I was in too. It's been probably the 5th one today.
Yeah, in front of the kicker.
But then there's been a few where they've been 5 metres offside and they've got away with it. So.
Yeah, on the blind side of the referee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we called one game. It was you and I. He was just down here, and he was like, he was already 5 metres down, and he hadn't even made contact with the ball.
The ball boy's not running up to him either. He's had enough. He's had a gutful.
They go down the far side.
Tackle.
Good tackle on a big man.
Again. He's been aggressive, hasn't he?
Got a big shift this time.
Good ball.
14, he's hard. He steps one, steps two, steps
Nice.
another. Oh,
Really good.
Dishes up a lovely ball. And he was a bit asleep, Boa. Referee says try. He gets his second.
Let's try, boys. He's a bit lazy on the...
It was.
Lazy, bit
casual.
Casual, that's the word I was looking for. I was going to say something a bit more aggressive, but yes, casual.
Casual. Very casual in his put down. I don't think he thought anybody was within QE of him. Got a shock when there was
that's
a
the difference between
play.
outside backs and us forwards, mate. I don't think I've ever scored a try more than 30 centimetres over the line. I'm just, you know what I mean? It's true,
You're just pleased to get there.
100%. And they say, like, all forwards, no forward runs through and then puts it down, like, casually. Maybe unless you're like a Nanai from the Cowboys, you know, there's back rows.
Yeah.
They're not really forwards, though, are they? They sort of run and put it down one hand fancy.
Oh, they leap high for bombs.
Yeah, not us middles, mate.
No.
But, yeah. He's casual, that's the word. But good kick.
Yep.
He's a good player, isn't he?
Converts his own try. Brings the score to 40-10. Yeah, they're faux forwards. Let's just call them faux forwards.
100%.
Who does that?
You know what they are? They're fake wingers. No, what's the word? Failed wingers, because most wingers end up in the back row. I'm telling you right now, they get too big, too slow.
I don't want to rubbish the wingers because their finishing skills these days, with full bodies outside the field of play and putting the ball down.
I get it.
Yeah, okay, you get that?
I get that.
Let's give them credit for that. But this leaping up above everybody and taking a ball, that's not a second rower.
Nah.
Even Sonny Bill Williams, who was an athlete when he played, he couldn't do that.
Nah, of course. Yeah, but...
So maybe the game's evolved and so have the players.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
Everyone's so big and powerful. Even these teenagers we're watching today, they're all just, this ball boy's in the middle of the field. He needs to get off.
And there's a little knock on in the play of the ball. The referees are oblivious.
T-boy.
Oh, dear.
Run on and get him.
Oh, that's a highlight of the afternoon, really.
Well, poor kid, he's run on about 50 times today already. So
he's had to take the kickoff tee out there a few times.
This is good depth. See this? I like this. Scrum. Wait, how have they got 7 off the scrum? We've got too many players in the field, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
do your maths.
7, 8, 9. Wait, 1.
Going for a one-on-one strip. Can't get it. Nathan Peets. He struggles to count past 10. I think Nathan's done his homework and they got 14 on, but anyway, the 21, he's had a good crack. He's going for another try.
It's just because off the scrum, when you got, there only should be 6 off the scrum, they had 7.
So that's how you count. You used to use blocks as well, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. I still do now.
Nathan Pete's with us in commentary. Hope you're enjoying it. We have a little bit of fun along here. They're long days. They get a chance out wide. They're going to get there. Yeah. Most excellent. That looks like Tommy Hudson's gone over for his second. 40-14.
I'm glad they scored with 13 on the field, not 14. So it's worked out all right. Honestly, I should get a raise.
Well, we'll have to go to administration and tell them that you've become an administrator.
I'm going to have to. But
nice try.
It was a good try. It was, I'm just happy to see teams like this when they're obviously struggling a little bit, but they're still competing to the end.
Yep.
It's good for teenage boys too, you know, to learn how to have a bit of pride and stuff like that. And when things aren't going your way, you're still swinging. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can only teach that, you know, as adults to your kids. And they're showing some ticker, which is good. It is hard, just to keep toiling, isn't it? But they're doing well. These late games, though, there's still 2 more games to go. These kids will be. Some of these teams are playing at 5 p.m. today. But that's happening everywhere.
Do we get overtime?
Hey,
do we get overtime as commentators?
Mate, as soon as 5:01 hits the clock, I'll be ABN. I'll be invoicing them. But yeah, even the Gold Coast comp, it's getting later and later. Teenage kids are playing like 3 p.m. and stuff, under 12s. It's crazy.
Well, it gets dark here. The other day we had one go to Golden Point during the men's competition, and in fact it was the winners of the men's competition, Ben Barber's side.
Yeah.
And they had to turn the lights on. Yeah. Conversion attempt is unsuccessful. That was by Evans. But yeah, showing good heart. 14-10 to be down by 40-10 and then throw in a try. And there's still 10 minutes left. There's still lots and lots of time. 9 actually. 15 kicks off. I reckon he's a back in a forward's body. There's been a lot of them go around
sure has.
Over the years, hasn't there?
Just denying what their bodies are making them grow into.
Yeah. I was always a front rower and fancied myself as a halfback.
Yeah. I was a failed back rower. Just stopped growing.
Did you like to be on the edge where you could?
Yeah,
run?
I was a back row. I was the same size I am now, and then I just stopped growing. And John Lang goes, "Mate, you're a hooker." I said, "Yeah, piss off, John Lang. I don't have nothing to do with it."
What would you know?
Yeah, what would you know, John Lang? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the rest is history.
Oh dear. They go to the far side. The 13 says, "Let's kick it down the other end."
That's a good kick.
It is a good kick.
Look at the chase. Look at that. It's good. It's decent. Yeah.
It's real good. Return. Let's have a look at 14. He's razzle dazzle, I tell you.
Offload.
He's got some great footwork. We saw it in his try. Now the 6 who's playing fullback, Pereira, takes it up the ground. Oh dear, he had a little Bo Peep then, didn't he? And he's not happy with himself. Parker Hunt. No, it's the 22. I take it back. William Craig. Get a quick little look. And that'll give possession to the Stradbroke Island Dunwich Darkies. Brave. They're going to be beaten, but they put up a performance. They can hold their heads up high. Come to our commentary side. Oh, good one-on-one tackle. Oh, and then he lifts him. He shouldn't have lifted him. He had the tackle completed. And then he doesn't have to go on with it.
Well, you know what I found out before is that if you get Simbin, okay,
yeah,
the footage will then go straight to QRL.
Yeah,
and they then look at the tape. And
yeah,
if you get suspended, you're done for the whole tournament.
Is that sent off?
No, just Simbin like right now.
Even a sin bin, they'll go and have a look?
Yeah, they'll have a look, yeah, and they'll review that.
Yeah.
He's lucky, but they'll review that, for example, and then the QRL will then go, it's grade 2, 2-week suspension. You're rubbed out. Yeah, so I thought it would be like you're rubbed out for the next game, because technically it's 1 week, it's one game, but it's not. You're rubbed out for the carnival. And apparently there's a carnival next week in Mackay.
Yep.
It means you'll be rubbed out of that as well if you want to play. Yeah, so apparently there's been a lot of dissent today to refs, and they're just not putting up with it.
Yep. Well, I saw a young girl. She got sent off. And, she got sent off for a lifting tackle.
Yep.
And they gave her 2 weeks.
Yeah. So 2
immediately judiciary out for the rest of the carnival.
Yeah. And, you know, I thought maybe if you got 1 week suspension, that would count as one game.
One game,
technically,
you play one game.
Yeah, you play a game per week, but they're saying, no, you're out for a whole week, so the whole carnival. So if one of your best players makes an accidental tackle, yeah, you're gone.
That's disastrous. Little charge over. Looks like the 9. And it is, confirmed by the referee. So a good finish here. Kaimani Andrew gets the try. I'm not sure Coach Ray Nagus would be too happy with this. Last couple of tries belong to the team that is being beaten. It's not a great sign for ATSICHS young guns. Got about 4 minutes left. They lead by 40-18. And look at that little kid with the who's taking out the kicking tee. He's lying right next to the kicking tee, Nathan. Getting a bird's eye view of this kick.
He's right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, conversion successful. Have another 2 points, 40-20.
40-20.
Unfortunately, time is going to be a killer. But at one stage, they were looking at a differential of 30 plus, and now it's 20.
Yeah, no, it could be the difference that
making the semis or not.
They might hit back late, you never know.
I love the support that the Straddy team are making. The bench and their supporters making plenty of noise, encouraging them. They put up a brave performance against one of the gun sides here.
Crossfield kick.
Yeah, he's going to go high.
Straight out of the guts.
Fullback's got it. He finds the 14. Look out. Don't let him get started. We've seen what he can do.
He's quick off the mark, isn't he?
Doesn't he take off, yeah. Like the look of him, Liam Rice. The ref said, just get up and play it, son. He obliges. The 10. There's a don't argue. And another one. And falls into the defence eventually. They put him down. They go across, a little chip over the top. Has it got enough legs on it? It beats everybody. It's picked up by the 4. He's picked up and driven towards the sideline, and they throw him out. Good job. Well done, Darkies. Couple of minutes left here. This is a boys under 16 match at the Queensland Murray Carnival. Chris Bombolis and Nathan Peets, field 2. Juro Sen joining the action very shortly as we go through the pool matches in the various age groups for the boys and girls. Finishing positions very, very important. This is the captain. He's been good. He's had a good dig too. Look at him. Statham Evans. The referee was playing advantage. They crept inside the 10. It's not much of an advantage, so he Sticks out the arm, blows the whistle and says you can have another 6. Kick for touch. As we head into the remaining seconds now. And they finished well. Finished with 3 tries at the end. Or 2. 1 converted, 1 not. Bring the score to 40-20. Let's see if they finish with possession or maybe even a try to finish off with. Have they got something? Marker says, I'll have a crack, and he does a good job. Takes on the defence. Makes good ground through the middle. No, it's Andrew. He's already got 1 try. They go to the far side. They bring the 13 back on the inside. The captain, Statham. He goes out wide, and there's a slap, and there's a knock on. Referee said you dragged it forward. Hooter sounds in the background. That'll bring a close to this contest. A boys under 14 match won by ATSICHS Young Guns by 40 points to 20 over Stradbroke Island Dunwich Darkies. And Giro Sen will be back with more of the great action at the QMC 2024 very, very shortly.